Just listen. Don't focus on what's happening on the screen. Forget everything else for a moment and give your full attention to my voice, because what you're about to hear might completely change how you think about money, success, and your future. Let me tell you about 4 people. David is 69. He spent his entire life working hard, bought a home in the early 90s, raised his family, and followed every rule society told him would lead to success. Jennifer is 51. She built a solid corporate career, earns over $130,000 a year, has a family, drives a great car, and takes regular vacations. Kevin is 36. He paid off his debts, earns a decent income, and spends his weekends traveling, dining out, and enjoying life. And then there's Maya, who is 24. She's financially aware, has a side hustle, invests around $80 a month, but also spends nearly $350 monthly on maintaining a certain lifestyle and image for people, for different stages of life, for completely different financial situations, but all of them are stuck in the exact same trap, and chances are you might be in it too without even realizing it. This trap has nothing to do with being irresponsible or bad with money. It's much deeper than that. At some point, the world quietly defines what doing well looks like. It shows you the kind of house you should live in, the kind of lifestyle you should maintain, and the kind of image you should present. Without even noticing, you accept this definition. And when you finally earn enough to afford that version of life, you step into it without questioning it. It feels like progress. It feels like success. But in reality, what you're chasing is not real wealth. You're chasing the appearance of wealth. And that difference is what keeps most people stuck for decades. David grew up watching his parents struggle as renters. So for him, owning a home became the ultimate goal. When he finally had the chance, he took the biggest mortgage he could qualify for. A large house, a great neighborhood, and the respect that came with it. 4 years, he paid that mortgage without fail. Today, his house is worth nearly $480,000, which sounds impressive, but the problem is that most of his net worth is tied up in that house. It doesn't generate income. It doesn't fund his lifestyle. And because he focused so heavily on owning it, he didn't invest enough in retirement assets. He believed the house was the plan. But a house you live in doesn't pay you. And now he finds himself asset rich, but cash poor. Jennifer's situation looks different on the surface, but the underlying problem is the same. Every time her income increased, her lifestyle expanded with it. A promotion meant a better car. A raise meant a bigger house. A bonus meant another vacation. She never felt like she was overspending, because each upgrade felt justified. After all, she was earning more, so why not enjoy it? But over time, her expenses grew just as fast as her income. Today, despite earning more than she ever imagined, her savings rate hasn't improved much. This is the silent danger of lifestyle creep. It doesn't feel like a mistake. It feels like growth, but it slowly erodes your ability to build real wealth. Kevin represents a different kind of trap. His generation grew up during uncertain times, with financial crises and rising costs, making traditional milestones like home ownership harder to achieve. So instead of focusing on assets, they focused on experiences. Travel, dining, and memorable moments became the new definition of a rich life. Society reinforced this idea, constantly repeating that experiences are the real wealth. And while experiences do matter, the problem arises when they replace investing. Kevin spends around $700 every month on experiences and lifestyle, but invests only about $150 over time. This imbalance means he has incredible memories, but very little in terms of assets that can grow and support his future. Maya's trap is the most modern one. She understands money better than most people her age. She invests, she follows financial content, and she's aware of how wealth is built. But at the same time, she spends heavily on maintaining a certain image. Her apartment setup, her tech, her outfits. Everything is carefully curated to look a certain way online. She's not just living her life, she's presenting it. In today's world, success is no longer just something you achieve. It's something you display. This creates pressure to look successful immediately, even if the underlying finances don't support it. So instead of building wealth slowly, she ends up performing wealth. And that gap between appearance and reality is where her money disappears. When you step back and look at all four of these stories, a clear pattern emerges. Despite their differences, they all made the same core mistake. They prioritized the signal of success over the substance of wealth. The house, the lifestyle, the experiences, the aesthetic. These are all signals. They show the world that you're doing well. But real wealth doesn't need to be visible. It grows quietly in the background through investments, assets, and compounding. The problem is that signals provide instant validation, while real wealth takes time. And most people naturally choose what feels good right now over what will benefit them later. The people who escape this trap think differently. They make a clear distinction between looking rich and being rich. They are willing to delay the appearance of success in order to accelerate actual wealth. They keep their lifestyle simple even when their income increases. They don't rush to upgrade everything around them. Instead, they invest the difference consistently. They understand that every dollar invested today has the potential to multiply and create freedom in the future. This mindset shift is what separates those who stay stuck from those who eventually achieve financial independence. If David had treated his house as just one part of his financial plan instead of the entire plan, he could have built a strong investment portfolio alongside it. If Jennifer had saved even half of every raise instead of upgrading her lifestyle each time, her wealth would look completely different today. If Kevin had balanced his spending on experiences with consistent investing, he could have enjoyed both memories and financial growth. And if Maya shifted her focus from how things look to what they're actually worth, she could turn her financial awareness into real wealth over time. There is one simple rule that ties all of this together. And if you remember nothing else, remember this: assets first, lifestyle second, every single time. This doesn't mean you can't enjoy your life. It just means that you prioritize building assets until they are strong enough to support your lifestyle. Once your investments start generating income, once your money starts working for you, that's when you can truly enjoy life without stress. That's when you move from chasing the image of success to actually living it. The harsh truth is that most people never reach this point, not because they lack the ability, but because they lack patience. They want the rewards before putting in the time and discipline required to build the foundation. They upgrade their lives too early, and as a result, they spend years working harder just to maintain a lifestyle, instead of building one that is financially secure. So now the question is simple: which version of this trap are you in right now? Are you focused on owning things that don't generate income? Are you upgrading your lifestyle every time you earn more? Are you spending heavily on experiences while neglecting investments? Or are you caught in the cycle of trying to look successful instead of actually becoming successful? You don't need to fix everything overnight, but you do need to recognize where you stand, because awareness is the first step toward change. If this made you think differently about your finances, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you want to learn how to build real wealth instead of just the appearance of it, stay connected with Sleek Capital, because here, the goal is not just to make money, but to help you keep it, grow it, and turn it into long-term freedom. At the end of the day, you don't need to look rich, you need to be rich. And that starts with the choices you make today.